Allow camera access, buddy. The blue button. There you go. Stand by right there. Stay there. Okay, give me another buzz. It's okay, wait. All right, I'm gonna go on, right? Here we go, everybody.
Fucking stupid.
There you go. No, stop.
Hold on.
Hold on. Just stay.
Hold on. Give me a second.
You're good.
I'm not good. I can't see anything. I don't even know what the hell is going on here.
There you go. All right, okay, hold on here.
I don't know what I'm doing.
That's all right. You're fine. Stay right there.
Hold on.
Paulie, give me 5 minutes, okay? Stay right there. Don't move. You give me the 5, and everything's going to be a beautiful thing. All right, here we go. Ladies and gents, welcome. We never have an easy start on the show. What easy start? This is live. This is how it is. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to the Mr. Poseidon Show. Fuck the show. It's the live stream here. Honey, how you doing today, sweetheart? No, that's not you. You changed it.
Oh, no.
All right, there you go. Fixed everything while I'm sitting here. Why did you do that? It's great being married 25 years. Yeah. Go ahead. Go walk down that aisle. Yeah, you're all happy now, right?
I don't even have my mic on.
Oh, there you go. How's that?
Great.
See, I don't even have a mic on.
How's everybody doing?
A man could never be right. Never. All right, guys, so what's up? Welcome to the show tonight. We got a special guest tonight. We got Paulie of PAULIE'S Tackle. You guys have all heard the rumors. They are just rumors, but we're going to get it all straight tonight on what's really going on. You're going to meet Paulie tonight live. He's going to tell his story from the days of early fishing to the days of owning Paulie's, to the days of legends, to the days of great times, to the days of being the only tackle shop in the Montauk town. And they want to get rid of it. Nah. Listen, a lot of us young guys around. We heard the old stories and we loved them. We want to make our own. Let's go, everybody. We're going to pitch in. We got a nice site set up. Where, honey, you want to take over and let everybody know?
The GoFund campaign.
Yes.
The link is in the description. It was also in your link on your Instagram.
On my Instagram, correct. So, guys, you know what to do. We're trying to reach a number here. Go on the site. Again, honey, please tell everybody.
The link for the GoFundMe campaign is in the YouTube description of this video.
We got all the details there. Check it out. Help us out. Guys, welcome to the show again. I'm really excited tonight, guys. Put on the, where is it? No, not those. Those are the sunglasses. Everything's going backwards tonight. Let's say hello to a couple of people.
Oh, is that what we're doing, sunglasses?
Yeah, why not, buddy? There you go. Stand by, buddy. I'm going to get you there in a minute. All right, guys, welcome. Wormway, Oscar Valdez, Night Shift Fishing. What's up in the canal? I'm getting ready, man. I'm ready. Gotta love fishing, guys. Surf fishing, any type of fishing. Get me on a boat, get me on anything. I'm gonna go fishing. I love fishing. 23 was a bad year. A couple of surgeries here and there, broken ankles. My wife broke her ankle. Next thing you know, you want to throw her off the roof like Superman, but you know, that never really happens. Anyway, Greg Pinellas, what's up? Brian Hamilton, what's up, mister? Brian is the man who does this. And this is going to be a giveaway on the show. We got a spot for Brian. He's going to be on the show. Check it out. Woo. Look at these gorgeous boards that he makes. I mean, think of my wife's face plastered on this as hard as I can hit it. But think about it. This is freaking awesome, Brian. Thank you for all you do. Oh, you gotta love your wife, guys. Let me tell you. Matter Custom Laws. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the show, and I want to say thank you for that, buddy. We take donations on the channel. You know how it works. Hit that button. Push the $100 one. No, I'm just kidding. Make a donation. We take anything, guys. It all comes back to you. I love all you guys. This is a community of fishermen that are the best. You guys are the best. You make me a better surf fisherman, and I suck. Anyway, honey, tell everybody what kind of week we had this week.
Very busy. The shows are like nonstop.
Yeah, we went to 2 shows this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Saw Alberto Nee. We were talking to him for a little. We saw a lot of people today. The Long Island Shark Man was there. Yeah, it was so great. Cool. It was so cool, man. The guy's got like 2 million viewers, and he joined YouTube yesterday.
Huge.
You want to make money? Get 2 million viewers, that's for sure. I thank everybody, and I thank everybody who joins my channel. You're going to have a great time. It's going to be a super time. At the end of the show today, it's not this one right here, but it is a Genesis 11-foot rod, 1 to 6 ounce. That's an ODM rod. You're going to get the custom one. You get the custom upgraded guides on there. And that's going to be made by GW Customs, who was on the show last week. The winner is going to call them up, and you're going to order your rod with whatever you want. Your name on there, your girlfriend's name, your mistress's. Okay, don't do that when you're going to get busted. When she goes to break your fishing rod, she sees that, she's going to break your head. But anyway, hey, guys, everybody, I'm super happy here. Dominic Tanzi, what's up, buddy? President over there down at the JSS Surf Club over there. Way to go, buddy. Great show a few weeks ago. That's the Jersey Shore Surfcasters. How you doing? Bill Jacob. Bill Jacob's out there. How you doing, Big Bill? President of the Montauk Surf Association. Surfcasters Association. Let me get that right. How you doing? There he is. The man, the Cape Crusader. Bruce Bain. Bruce Bain, the Rhode Island Surfcaster. Bruce, you're the man. You will always be the man. Bruce is the king over there in Rhode Island. You know that?
I know.
Yeah, somebody had to put that throne on again. Bruce, you are the man. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for all you do for my channel. You're a good man. I follow you and I respect you. Let's go fishing, baby. Ronnie M., winner of last year's Piedmont Challenge, is being held April 20th this year. Get your butts down there and pay the tab, baby. Somebody's got to make some money around here. Turtle Cove Tackle. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the show once again. Respect. It was a great time seeing you at the show, buddy. Outfish. Outfish all outfitters. How you doing, guy? What's up? Ange G. What's up? Bloodline Fishing Adventures up at the canal. What's up? Jason Markovitz. What do we call Jason Markovitz, honey? You know. What's his nickname?
The Hebrew Hammer.
There you go, baby, the Hebrew Hammer. Hit that right on the head. Tom Hood, how you doing? Lots of Gelso Pasquarelli, I love you. Thank you for that, Gelso. You are the man. Garden Dave, how you doing? Woo, let's go. I'm psyched for the show. So, anything else we got to say before we put on the star of the show today, honey?
That's it, the
That's
giveaway.
It? And the giveaway. The giveaway will be done at the end of the show. And just to give you guys a little update, next week, Jimmy the Greek, Bill Jacobs, and a young lad out there who's a good fisherman, Billy the Kid, known on Instagram. What's the matter, honey? Anyway, I'm going to tell you guys, this is next week's giveaway. This and this. This is not a custom, the Genesis I showed you. It's a combo package. I won that at the Jersey Surf. Excuse me, hold on. I won that at the Jersey Surf Surfcaster show. What a show. Very well organized. Tons of people. You could have been selling paper mache fishermen and you would have sold it unpainted. What a show, man. All you Jersey guys are cool people. You know how to fish down there. And I love fishing Jersey also. Thank you, Dominic. Thank you also, Tim. You are the man. Thank you. And let's not forget about, who's the other guy who called the other day, honey? Their buddy, the 3 Jersey guys.
You're talking about Tim?
Tim, Dominic, and Mike Brew. She knows. There you go. Mike Brew. Mike Scruggs, she says, sorry. Well, I put him as Mike Brew. Sorry. Mike Scruggs, how you doing? All right, let's get on with the show right now. Everybody's here to see one guy, the man. Let's thank him for coming to the show, too. It was tough. A tough time going on right now. Everybody heard the rumors. Let's hear it right from Paulie on what's exactly going on, because let's do it, guys. Save Paulie's tackle. Paulie, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the live stream of Mr. Poseidon. Honey, you can put him on now.
Hey,
There you
Paulie.
go. How you doing, Paulie? What's going on, buddy?
How are you, brother?
I want you to pull that camera down a little bit because your whole half.
I don't have a
Attaboy.
camera.
There you go. Beautiful. Right there, buddy.
Yeah.
Now it's
Yeah,
perfect.
that's better.
It's a beautiful thing. How you doing, buddy?
Am I 10 times more handsome?
Yeah,
when I
so
post
let me
that
tell
this
you.
way?
Every time I walk
I mean,
into
I
that.
gotta be.
Now,
I
yeah,
gotta be.
listen. Every time I walk into that tackle shop, you are the goddamn most handsome man in all of Montauk. That's how happy I am to be
The
in your
older
tackle.
I get, the more handsome I get. my
There you
man.
go. I believe
That's
it,
how
buddy.
I roll.
There you go. Paulie, I'm not going to talk about yet what's going on with Paulie's tackle of Montauk. We'll get to that in a minute. What I want to know, I've never had you on the show. I've never actually came up to you and say, hey, Paulie, how did this all start? Because you would have knocked me out if that happened in real life.
No,
but,
I would
but since
never.
no, I know
I love
that.
you
I
from
know
the,
that.
the
You
first
have
day.
never.
You brought me coffee every morning.
I know I did, buddy. You're the man. You were good to me. Look, everybody's got to scratch each other's back in life, and it's just not in fishing and coffee and all that. You got to scratch each other's back, and when you do, you get to go out even farther, man. No matter
That's
what
life.
you're doing. That's life, baby.
That's life.
That's life, buddy. So,
How life works.
Paulie, I want to ask you, buddy, how did this all get started with you, the fishing game? How did that start, man?
Well, the fishing game started with me as a kid in the 60s. I started flounder fishing with my father. That was my first introduction. We would get a flat of bloodworms. We'd be over at Oscar's fishing station in Shinnecock. And, we used to drive out there because we came from Queens and Merrick, Queens and Nassau. I grew up in Merrick. And, we would go out and we would go flounder fishing. And I got hooked at a very young age at that. And then after, I'm talking about when I was like 6 years old.
Sure.
And then by the time I was 10 years old, I was already fishing. I was fishing freshwater lakes. I was going down to the pier. I was doing everything I could possibly do,
Go ahead,
But
Paulie.
learning how to surf cast didn't come until much later.
And how did that come about? Did you just see somebody surf casting down the beach? Or you said, hey, what are those tall rods? What do you use those for? Why did it happen for you?
I can tell you exactly how it happened. I was at West End 2 at Jones Beach.
Cool.
And I saw guys walking off the beach with striped bass very early one morning because I was down there with my dad. And they were leaving at dawn. And my father didn't know how to surf cast. My father didn't know that, you needed to go fish in the dark for striped bass. I didn't have any idea. I'm 11 years old, 12 years old, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So a couple of years later, me and a couple of my friends would get fishing rods together that we thought were big enough. They were 9-foot, 2-piece Zebcos with 704s on them. And we would take the bus down at West End 2
Right.
and try to fish all day. What we didn't know was you had to fish at night. We couldn't catch anything in the daytime, but we had no idea. So then when my buddy got his license, we started driving down there right before dawn. And right before dawn, we would see guys leaving. And we would be like, what are these guys going home for? The sun's not even up yet. We had no idea you had to fish at night.
Right.
Then we figured it out. And then we started getting down there after school and, after work and stuff, and started figuring out the game a little bit. Not much. We didn't know a whole hell of a lot, that's for sure.
Yeah, so good, man. So you started that surf fishing thing at a younger age. You said at about 11 years old, right?
No, I was about 14.
All right.
I guess around that time. We could take the bus. The bus was 50 cents.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I
You
remember
could
those days.
get down to West End too,
Definitely, without a doubt.
But again, it was in the daytime. We didn't know, and it was in the middle of the summer. We thought the nicer the weather, the better fishing would be. We didn't know anything.
Right. I hear that, Paulie. I didn't learn anything until I started going out with my guide, Bill Wetzel, who's #1 guide out there in Montauk. As you know, there were many nights you left out the eels for us. We went out, we got the eels, and we went fishing. Bill taught me everything there is to know about Montauk. And just to let everybody know real quick, I know you hear me talking about it all the time. But yes, I am going to talk about it all the time. Bill Wetzel is the #1 guide. If you're not going out with him, you should be going out with him. He's going to teach you Montauk. He's going to teach you how to become a better surf fisherman. Please don't think that he's going to bring you to some spot and you're going to catch 50-pounders all night with him and have some kind of heavenly trip with him. That doesn't happen. You're going to go out, you're going to work, you're going to get some fish with him without a doubt. And if you get lucky enough, yeah, maybe you will bring home a 30, 40-pound fish or catch a 30, 40-pound fish. Not going to take it home. But other than that, please give Bill Wetzel a chance. Give him a try. Go to his website. You can find him on Instagram. Check him out. Set a date with him. I don't know about this year. I think all these dates are booked this year. This guy is on the loose, especially in the fall season. But see what he's got available, and he'll make things work for you. Great times. Thank you to Bill Wetzel. And that's where I learned my stuff, Paulie. That was from Bill Wetzel, everything I learned in Montauk, without a doubt. And he did teach me quite a bit of stuff, man.
Yeah, well, Bill's a great guy. There's no question about it. But make no mistake, it was never easy to go out and get a 40 or a 50-pound fish. That never happened. I know, a lot of people think that, years ago, you just went out there and you threw a plug in the water and caught a 40. That never happened. Never. That never happened. And you had to put your time in, man. And I see a lot less of that going on now.
Yeah. You know what, Paulie? One thing you are right about that, because I fish it and I see it. But I remember the time I did come into the tackle shop and I'm looking at all those legendary pictures of everybody you got up, and obviously everybody's holding a giant fish. And in a person's mind, right away, he's looking at the picture and he's going, man, this place is just loaded with fish. But nobody knows that's 40 years of fish up there. And it isn't. It's a grind, man.
If it was that easy, they wouldn't be on the wall. Absolutely. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's grinding and grinding and grinding and working and working and working and working. And quite honestly, I see a lot less and less of that these days. I don't see as many people working as hard as what guys used to do because they wanted to catch a big fish. Yeah.
It's the same thing today. Everybody wants to catch the big fish, Paulie, but I don't want to say that they don't want to put in the time. Everybody wants to put in the time, but it's really tough. When we say the grind, it's easy to say, hey, grind. Mm-hmm. But it's really a tough situation, especially in the fall time, even early spring sometimes, or later spring, I should say. Those nights in Montauk can be very cold and the waters can be very rough. And it is a grind, bro. It's hard to stay out there and keep pushing.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
You're exactly right.
I know it is, buddy. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
If you're going to do that, then you might reap the rewards. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Johnny Bruno, Mike Milano, Ritter, so many guys, Brandon, the younger guys coming up. They're not catching these big fish. Yeah. They're not catching these big fish because they were lucky. That didn't happen. They were not lucky.
Yeah.
They put the time in.
That's right. That's right, buddy. You're so right. Go ahead.
That's what you had to do. That's what you still have to do. You always had to do that. I just don't see people putting the effort in the way they used to. That's all. I mean, there's a few people that do, but some of the younger guys are just they're expecting things to happen immediately, and it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, you mentioned a good name that I want everybody to know out there. Now, there's a lot of guys that really haven't heard this name, and not a lot. And the name is John Bruno. John Bruno is a very, very hardcore fisherman. He grinds with the best of them, if not the best. He fishes very hard, and he's been fishing Montauk, Block Island. I can keep going. He's been fishing since a young kid. He's got nothing but the best to say about Paulie growing up. John Bruno, you've got to join him on Instagram. He just recently joined. He really wasn't an Instagram guy, social media, but I kept pushing him. Lots of guys kept pushing him. And now he's finally on Instagram, and you guys got to check him out. This guy knows the fishing game. He understands these striped bass. Not enough to ride him like a donkey in a rodeo, but he knows the fish, man. He knows the game. And just talking to him sometimes, I like listening to him because he knows what he's talking about. Mr. Poseidon isn't the best fisherman in the world, but I guarantee you one thing. I might sit back and play, but I do know my game, and I work very hard at it. And the grind and fishing as much as you can is very important for this whole game to work right. So going back to Paulie. Paulie, I want to skip up a bit now. We talked about the fishing. I want to talk about the tackle shop. So here you are. You're fishing Montauk. You hear about this place. It's up for sale, and people are pushing you to go and buy this place and make it your own. Tell me a little bit about how all this happened, or even if I'm right or wrong, or it's just rumors I heard.
Now, what actually happened was it was either the end of 2001 or the beginning of 2002. I can't remember. John DeMalis had owned Freddie's Tackle at the time. John was not my favorite guy. I didn't like him. We're going to go into Johnny Chronic later because I love Johnny Chronic.
Yeah.
But DeMalis was selling the place. And my brother-in-law, Vinny, my wife's brother, was thinking, man, he wanted to get out of the business that he was in. And he said, hey, Freddie's Tackle is for sale. What do you think? And I was like, dude, let's go buy it. Because at that time, I probably would have been able to swing it to go in halves with him.
Right.
But he decided, he said, you know what? I don't want to do that because it might cause a rift between us. I'm going to take the place. What we'll do is we'll set up the rod bench. You do the reel work, you do the rod work, and we'll run it that way, and you can make your money down that. And I was like, okay. I was still in, I was still in the trades. I didn't leave the trades. I'm a drywall taper is what I do, and we kept going at it for a little while, but my brother-in-law, Vinny, just didn't, he didn't have it in him at the end of 2005. So in 2006, I came in and I ran the shop from, the beginning of the season to the end. And then I took it over at the end of the year and opened up it on my own in 07.
Wow. Okay, so you opened up in what was that again? 87 or 07?
07. 07 is when I took it over.
Gotcha. So basically, I know I started going out to Montauk around 11 or 12. That was the year that I first entered back into it. Since a kid, when my father used to take us there on the weekly family trip to Heather Hills, we used to pitch our tent, and that's where he got all those birds' nests. He never caught a fish. And ever since that time, we never caught a fish. We never caught 2 dozen trips together, Paulie, nothing. All I heard was Malacca yelling at me, go sit on that rock, shit like that.
Again, it's not that easy, man.
It's not that easy, man. It's not.
And it never was that easy.
He was a good guy. He passed away back in October in 23, 96. Rest in peace, Dad. He was a good father, and he did bring me fishing. He never gave up. But, later on in life, I learned how to fish. I started bringing fish home. I had a striped bass one day. My mom's cleaning it, and he came up there and shoved her on the elbow with his elbow. And he goes, you see, I taught him how to catch fish. Yes, you did, Dad. You did get that into me. He was a good dad. But, Paulie, so basically you took it over in 2007, and what was the game like in 2007, Paulie, when you took it over?
07, it was still ludicrous. There was still a lot of guys fishing.
Yeah.
You couldn't get a parking spot in the lower lot, and by the time Labor Day rolled around, you know what I mean? It was just jam packed. There was fish everywhere. The fort was open. Obviously, at that point, Camp Hero had, the Camp Hero permit, which came out by then. Which it was actually even a few years before then. So, I mean, there was trucks all over the place. There was people all over the place. There was fish all over the place. Sand eels were everywhere.
Wow.
And it was just, it was a really great time to be fishing. And you would run into the middle of November most of the time,
Wow, man.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Yeah, I know, Paulie. I've heard the stories, and I witnessed a little bit of 212. They had that blitz. I missed it. I missed that blitz. But I was down there. We still were getting fish then. But then after that, it's when things changed. I think it was when Storm Sandy hit, and then everything turned upside down after that.
Sandy is what twisted a lot of things around. False bar. I mean, if you fished false bar in the late 80s or the early 90s, you could see what it was and why they called it false bar, because it wasn't an actual bar. It just had this natural rip that would swing out to the right. And to the right of that, you would have this big puddle of what we used to call nervous water. I don't even know if anybody uses that term anymore, but that was what we called it, nervous water. And it looked weird. And if you got out on the drop, when the tide was about, I don't know, 2 hours down maybe, it would really start to make up. And after Hurricane Sandy, that all went away. It was gone. The rip wasn't there. The hook wasn't there. The nervous water was there, but it moved down about 15 yards, and it just didn't look productive anymore, you know. And then you would go down you know, if you went all the way down to Jones's Reef didn't look like a reef anymore. It just got real weird after that hurricane, man. That was a big game changer in the structure, definitely, without a doubt. But the first one that really whacked everything around was the Perfect Storm in '92.
Yeah.
That one cut all of the bluffs out and created what they call the Weed Bowl now. That was I mean, Jesus.
Did you say Weed Bowl? Where is that place? No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
The Weed Bowl.
I'm kidding. You
know what? I don't know what anybody calls anything anymore.
Yeah, I got you.
The Weed Bowl is close to the lighthouse between what used to be the Bluffs and Scott's.
Okay.
You know, that's all gone. It's all gone. It all got cut out in '92, and in '92 that changed. But the fishing didn't get worse. It was in you know, Hurricane Sandy when it really got a little twisted up.
Right.
On the north side, anyway. South side was still fun.
Very cool. Paulie, I want to get into also the tackle shop. I'm trying to fit everything in as much as I can so people can see a little bit of what you saw. I know you had, you know, I like to say a ton of legends go by there. I see the pictures. You have those awesome pictures when you came in. I mean, you can spend an hour there, just going by each one of them, and each guy's holding basically a, you know, 50-pound striped bass. It's ridiculous, all the fish. And that's why when I look at them, I'm up there and I'm like, man, this place is loaded with big fish. But like I said, that's 40 years worth of fish out there. So all the legends that pass through, all the guys that we call legends, I want to ask you a question. Who was your favorite?
Oh, boy, that's a tough call, man. I know so many great guys. You know, from Jack Yee to Joe Bragan to, you know, Barry Cronberg was a very good fisherman. I'm going to tell you the best bucktailer that I ever saw in my entire life, and the best bucktailer that anybody will ever see in their entire life, if they ever fished next to him, was Joe Marco, Joe the plumber. That guy, holy smokes. Bob Nielsen, Sand Beach Bob, he was spectacular. Glenn Grothman, man. Glenn was, man, was he unbelievable. Freddie the Eel was a killer. There were so many guys, just so many. It's really tough, man.
Okay, you know, so who did you hate the most? No, I'm kidding. I know you don't hate them, but I'm kidding.
There was a whole shitload of those guys.
I know, man. Whoa. Lost that. Dropped the fishing rod on me.
There was so many good fishermen at that time, man.
Sure.
I mean, guys with Stewie Heath. Right now, Stewie Heath is the best bucktailer on the beach in Montauk, period. After Joe the plumber died, Stewie Heath inherited the title. Stewie was always spectacular, but Joe always had an edge on him, you know. But somebody, you know, JB, Milano. I got a call at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm on my couch in the basement, and the phone rings, and it's Derek Spinelli, and he says, "Are you awake?" And I said, "Of course not. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, man." He goes, "All right, Mike's got a big fish." And I said, "Well, how big?" He said, "It's over 50." And I said, "All right." Now, Mike Milano I had already weighed in. I can't tell you how many big fish for Mike.
Right.
You know, I mean, high 40s, 50s, 50s, 50s. So when Derek called me and said, "This one's big," I was like, "All right. Is it a tournament fish?" And he said, "Yeah, it is a tournament fish." I said, "I can't weigh it until I'm open." So I said, "Meet me here at 6 in the morning, man." And they came in, and Mike pulled that fish out of the back of the truck, and I went, "Holy shit, man."
Yeah, yeah.
That is the biggest bass I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And it was the first 60 I ever saw. I hung it on the chat outside on the 60-pound chat.
Yeah.
And then I weighed it in the 100-pound digital because it was a tournament fish. And that was not the only big fish Mike had caught. I mean, Mike had he's caught a lot of 40s and 50s, man. Michael's a real good fisherman.
Yeah,
real good.
He was a grinder, I heard, that's for sure.
Well, when you're in your 20s, you're single, you don't have any kids.
That's it.
You want to spend every night outside, you're 25 years old, 3 hours of sleep, you go to work, But now the other guy is always going to be the toad.
Yeah, the toad,
man. Toad, no matter how old.
Freaking guy would have won my competition, but he's got a power of a freaking jack of a freaking cast, man. It's awesome.
He will literally pull into my shop, well, at that time, 6 o'clock at night, and say, "All right, I'm staying down there all night tonight." And if he drove down there between 6 at night and 6 in the morning and drove past 100 times, his truck would not have left. You'd see him standing there slinging that tin. And he would always, always, always hang one. On the 4th of July, I believe it was 07 or 08, I believe it was. He finally got his other 50. He got a 54.
Yeah, man.
And people always say, "How do these guys do this? How do they do it?" Persistence. You just keep casting and casting and casting and casting. That's how you do it.
That's how you do it. I believe in that, man, so much. I was talking to him at the Poseidon Challenge I had back in October, and he was in Shagwan with all of us. He gave me his time, man, and the stories I heard from him, man, it's just like, holy smokes. And if you guys don't know, he's in that video of Montauk Rocks, and he's climbing the boat ropes there. Bro, the guy's like 20-something years old, blonde hair.
No, that's Anthony.
It looked like
that's Anthony climbing them ropes.
It looked like him too. Are you sure?
That's little Anthony. Yeah, that's little Anthony. Yeah.
Anyway, but
he was what? You ever read The Speck in the Sea?
No.
He was on the lobster boat where I can't remember his name. The mate fell over, and he floated around on a pair of boots.
No, really?
Yeah, and they found him.
Oh shit! No kidding. Alive?
Yeah. Anthony was asleep at below, and God, I can't remember his name, and I feel bad. I can't remember his name.
That's all right. You'll get it.
He went overboard. And he pulled his boots off and was able to float on them until they found him.
Holy smokes! You hear that?
Yeah, that's little Anthony with the long hair climbing up the ropes.
Yeah, that blonde hair kid, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I always thought it was him. I was like, anyway, but like I said,
Toad's 5 times the size of that guy.
Yeah, the Toad came to the competition and he wanted to compete for the longest cast. He came in second place, but a couple of guys used the wind, and I didn't have any markers, and they used the wind, and the shots went into the parking lot, but we counted them because I didn't have rules. It's the first year I did it. I had rules, but I didn't have past 100 yards. Next year, we'll have it. Now, when he came up and he cast it, and I'm not kidding you, it looked like a Darryl Strawberry 1986 freaking line drive home run that went straight and dropped right into the sand. And he got a nice cast off. Unbelievable. And that wind was unbelievable.
15 years ago, when he would throw that 132, his feet would leave the ground. He would throw so hard, his feet would literally come off the floor.
Yeah, yeah.
It was funny to watch.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. That guy
Oh
really
yeah.
is.
No, he threw at everything. And he's a big dude,
Yeah,
man.
he's a big dude, man. Yeah,
He's a
definitely.
very big dude.
He's a powerhouse. I'd like to have him backing me, man, in a fight. I don't fight anymore, but
We don't
I
fight.
never fought. You know what I do? You know what I did? I used to see my friends
What are you
fight.
gonna fight? What do you want to fight for?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Fuck
Exactly.
that.
I don't do that. I never really did that, man. I was not a fighter. You know why? Because I couldn't. I was 5'7", 150 pounds. Who are you going to fight? Who are you going to fight? What, your girlfriend? Yo, I'd beat her up, bro. Yeah.
Here's the answer. You know how you win one, right?
Yeah.
Every guy's going to try to load his right and take your head. You're going to duck, hit him in the gut with your right, and then take his left. Take your left and put it in his liver. That's how you knock him out. But headshots don't do anything. You take the body shots out of them. They don't get it.
Yeah.
They all do the same thing. Every guy you're ever going to fight.
Hey, we have a question from Antagonizer Lures. Paulie, when we were mentioning the storms. So since the storms, is it starting to get better with new structure forming, sand, etc.? Is it better?
It's not.
No.
It's not. No, it's not. It's actually getting worse. Everything got shifted around the north, and I'm talking about the north side.
Yeah.
The south side is still going to have mostly what it has because stuff gets blown around all over the place. It changes, but it doesn't change for the worse on the south side. The north side is just it's gotten very difficult. It's gotten really difficult. Shagwong came back. Shagwong
it did last year.
Spectacular in the spring.
Yeah.
Shagwong looked great. But the north side of the light didn't. It just didn't. And it doesn't look like it can come back. Wow. And as I said, false bar is a false bar. There's no real structure there. It's a rip that forms for whatever reason. And that just moved and it's just gone. North Bar doesn't look that good. Clark's Cove doesn't look that great. Stepping Stones don't look anywhere near as good as they used to look. The Oyster Pond is, it's washed out. Canaries and all of those sides on the other side, when you're going leading up to Shagwong, they just don't look good. They don't have the structure and they don't hold the bait. It's that simple,
Yeah, yeah. When I was first coming to Montauk, or I came back, which is now, 17 years, that's where I went. I went to North Park. I parked my truck there. I slept in the back seat, and I fished over there. I got a couple of nice fish there, but that's all I fished. And I was like, okay, this is Montauk. Great. And then when I started going out with Bill Wetzel 5 years later, that's when I experienced Montauk. And this, Paulie, I got to tell you, buddy. I have to tell you, and I got to tell everybody. When I'm out there, and that first time Bill brought me to some of these places in the south side, and I don't want to mention them, but where you go through that forest and then you end up at this beautiful freaking area. It opens up all of a sudden. And I was shocked-ified because you don't feel like you're anywhere near a part of New York City, anything like that. You feel like you're on some deserted island. You're walking these beaches that are loaded with rocks, cliffs to the right of you. I mean, it is spectacular. It is something that I fell in love with, and it is something definitely when I got back to there 17 years ago that I said, what the freak was I doing? Because I was fishing Field 6, no structure, for 30 years, Paulie, in my Speedos, brother. That's right. That's what I did.
Oh, my God.
Right there. I was on the beach fishing every week, doing the same thing from late May until late September. That was my fishing season. And then I'd hit the boats a little bit, early spring, late fall. That's what I was doing as far as that was my fishing. And then when I came to Montauk, it started, and I told you earlier, Bill Wetzel put a cap on it for me. He created a beast. I love surf fishing. I just wish I started a lot earlier. Go ahead, honey. What were you going to say?
Oh, no, there was a question over here from David Matthews. Hey, Paulie, did the number of people going to Montauk to fish drop when they couldn't sell the fish anymore?
That's a good question.
You know what? No, not really. Even guys who sold fish, at heart, they were, they were sport fishermen. It didn't start getting, people fished and they figured, well, Jesus, if I'm going to fish, maybe I can make some money doing it too, you know? But no, that didn't affect it at all. Not as far as I ever saw.
Right.
And I saw that everywhere too. Saw thumb, you know, all over the inlets and demo and places like that. No, that didn't really knock anybody out. Not the money, because at heart they were all sport fishermen.
Yeah,
you
without
know,
a doubt.
I feel.
Without a
I
doubt.
didn't see a decrease in it though. No.
Paulie, I want to also ask, okay, so basically you were a surf fisherman. Now, you ran the shop and everything. How'd you find time to fish also? Did you find time, or was it more of a, okay, I'll do a little less, got the shop now? Tell me.
In the beginning, I used to be able to get out every afternoon. You know, my son was small. He was a young kid.
Yeah.
And I would have him out with me as often as I could. And every afternoon, you know, there was a couple of spots that, and again, it was with Gary and the Toad. You know, it was just a great afternoon. I would turn the radio on, leave the doors open, listen to the Yankee game, and we would fish all afternoon. You know what I mean? Into dark.
Yeah, without a doubt.
But you know, as I got a little older, I just got a little tireder. You know what I mean, Eric? I just couldn't, I just couldn't find the time. And other things happened. You know, you couldn't, you couldn't find time to get things done during the day, so you had to stay a little later in the shop. You know, there was a whole bunch of other things that happened.
Right.
But yeah, we used to go down, man, every afternoon, and then a lot of times, and you know, Jesus. It was so much fun.
Yeah, it still is, buddy. Trust me, for a lot of us, being in the ages that you were, I hear you, buddy. Don't worry. I always believe that things do come back. Everything evolves and comes back again.
Yeah, man. No, I don't. I don't lose all hope.
I know you don't. I know you don't. Just want to say a few things here. Take a 30-second break. Guys, I want you to know something. There's 151 of you guys watching right now. For me, that's a new record on this show, and I want to say thank you to everybody. But also, I want to say hello to my buddy, Law Walker, who was on the show when we had 8 people on. He was also a guest. I think we had 12 people on as a guest when he was on. We were young and we were started, but Law makes some awesome product. And I just want to tell you, I saw the new stuff, man. Man, those caps. Dude, those caps, smoking, bro. All right, other than that, guys, there's 151 of you guys on, or 156 right now. Please hit that like button. You help me out in the algorithm. It helps the video get out more. Do it for me, man. Hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much. And we also take donations. I don't care if it's $1. The donations always come back to you guys. You guys know I don't make any money. And again, next week, for those of you guys that
nobody
weren't
makes
here,
any money.
this one's going up next week, baby. X2. That's right.
I don't make any money.
And the ODM run. And I won this. I don't make any money, trust me. I don't make any money.
None of us are making any money.
Yeah, the only job I'm making money at is the job I do. And I'm a little pawn there. And it's a beautiful thing. And you get to have a few days off a year. And it's a lovely thing. You can't complain. It keeps this site going. All you guys help. I appreciate everything you guys do. Thank you to everybody out there. So I want to get to the next phase of this. And that phase is Paulie. I really don't want to see Paulie's tackle of Montauk go. It's such an iconic figure, at least for me, for my generation of guys that have come, and we've all stopped there. And it's always for everybody, and don't ever forget this, I'll meet you at Paulie's. And don't tell me it hasn't been like that, because it is for everybody. I'll meet you at Paulie's, even Bill Wetzel. Listen, you know what Paulie's is? Yeah, don't forget your corkers, and I'll meet you at Paulie's. So it's like, all right, excellent. So that place has been around. It's iconic, and it's the only thing that you can look at and go, yeah, man, fish in Montauk. I don't want to see it go. I really don't. I don't care if there's other tackle shops that open. They're not in the town of Montauk, which deserves it most. Montauk was a fishing capital of the world. It was the Mecca, bro. It was the Mecca. And I like to believe that it still is the Mecca. Whether regardless of what people say, and he just, Paulie just said it a little while ago. Bro, you're not going to come out to Montauk, and you're not going to catch a 50 on your first try out there. You want to make a bet? I'll put up the money. That's a beautiful bet for me to win. And I like gambling. But I'm going to tell you this. Put in the time and the effort, and I guarantee you, you will end up with a good fish. And if you don't know Montauk and you're listening to me right now, and you're like, hey, I'm going out to Montauk, you can't just go out to Montauk. Get Bill Wetzel, get him as a guide, let him show you Montauk, and you grow off of that. Because I stuck myself, in North Bar, at least for 5-6 years there. And that was my Montauk trips. Drive the truck down there, sleep in the truck. It was great. Barbecue in the day, sleep, whatever, and have a great time. And it was great. But Montauk has a lot of beautiful places, and you got to experience them with a guide so you know what the heck you're doing, and they don't find you in some forest the next day dead, half-eaten because the bear ate you. Don't worry, there's no bears in Montauk. Stop. Paulie, was there ever any bears in Montauk ever?
There was. Richie Michelson was a bear. Richie Michelson.
Yeah, buddy. That's a beautiful thing. I love it.
Yeah, you know what? And that's another thing that a lot of people don't realize.
Yeah.
They all think Montauk is the lighthouse. The lighthouse, the lighthouse, They have no idea about what's going on the sand beaches on the south side for 15 miles.
That's right.
Or what's going around the other 15 miles on the top side. There is a lot of bay areas to fish that a lot of people don't get to.
Let's not forget the lake, too.
Oh, God, you got so many spots that nobody explores. And, that's why having a guy like Bill around is cool. Because Bill will drive you over there. You know what I mean?
Definitely. And you'll learn.
Bill takes you around.
Yeah, and it's not only that. He'll teach you how to become a better surf fisherman in Montauk. Like I tell everybody, please, I remember when I first went out with Bill, a couple of the guys were asking me, oh, did he show you? Did he show you, Mom? What? The spot where the fish are. Bro, striped bass move all the time. They might hang out there a few days, but that's about it. Like I said to you, he's going to teach you how to become a better surf fisherman. And if you can get that out of him, bro, that's 100% gain right there. Paulie, I want to go back to you. So everybody's been talking now. The news is that you're closing down. I know that it's true. Now, it affected me so hard, and I don't know you from a hole in the wall like a lot of these guys know you. And I got to tell you, the years that I've known you, you've been very nice to me all the time. You know, guys, again, remember I said earlier, everybody scratches each other's back. Please don't walk in this guy's tackle shop. Well, maybe now you might not, but we're going to keep that going. Please don't walk in this guy's tackle shop and start asking him, hey, where's the fish around here? Make sure you buy about 35 lures, then ask him where the fish are, all right? Pretty sure I'll help you then. But he's very nice. He helps you all the time. You don't have to buy the store. Buy a freaking jig head, a freaking lead weight, 2 ounces. Come on. Not asking much from you guys. Talk to him. He's very nice. He'll tell you where the fish are. He's not a bull crapper. There was a video, I know you guys saw it, and he was on and he was like, oh, I tell these guys, fish over here, they go on the internet, they listen to these guys on the internet, they're fishing over there, then they come back to me, and I'm like, what did I tell you? The sand beaches.
Let me stop you right there.
Yeah, tell me.
That is absolutely true, Eric.
Yeah, I know.
You can look some of these guys in the eye. I can tell them, you have to be at a certain spot, at a certain tide, when this wind is coming out of that direction on this moon, you need this plug. I'm not lying to you.
Yeah.
I'm not lying to you. I want you to go out and hang a big fish. You know why? Because I want you to come back and spend more money.
That's it,
I'm not
buddy.
an idiot. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I definitely do.
And then they look at the plug and they go, oh, what are these? Oh, I got tons of these.
Yeah.
All right. You got tons of them.
Yeah.
Huh? Tons of them. You don't even know what the hell you're looking at.
You could call it bleep. I like calling it bleep. You don't know what the bleep you're talking about. This is a tin. This is a bottleneck. It's the same thing, isn't it? Yeah, it's the same. Get out of here. Go fishing.
Oh, I got these. I got plenty of these. Yeah. All right. Well, then go out there and throw them.
Yeah, that's it. That's how it works. But it's always nice to come into your shop. And every time I've been at your shop, I've always bought something. Not because it was just you. I like buying plugs. I like, when I'm in this fish store.
Well, a lot of guys do.
And
a lot of guys do.
And a lot of guys do. I know when Brandon hit that fish on Friday night at my tournament, next day we went in there to get a plug or two from you. You were sold out. Everybody came in and took all the bottlenecks, everything. I mean, that's the way the game works over there. One guy hears what it's getting.
Nobody listens to me. Nobody listens to me. No.
I get it, man. I get it, Paul.
I told you all to buy these, you idiots.
Yeah, I get it. Go ahead. We got a question coming in. Go ahead.
Oh, no, we have a nice comment from Ange, the gorilla angler. He's saying, I remember when I gave Paulie a gorilla sticker, and he said, I respect your movement. Love the logo, and just straight up gave me confidence in my own brand. Paulie, an OG, and I hate that this is happening.
Beautiful stuff, man.
Yeah,
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that.
If anybody's got anything nice to say, please spill it on. I want to hear it.
You can let him say some nasty shit, too.
That's getting cut out.
Tom Nemechek bought my first combo at Paulie's and fished in front of Blue Hotel. Chucked clams.
That's so cool, man.
Nice memories.
Without a doubt, man. Without question.
Wormway wants to know, Paulie, who's your favorite inner city customer?
Inner city, meaning like, the hood, baby. Who are the guys that you love?
That mean? Inner city.
The hood, the hood.
The city.
The hood. That's what that means, just for you to know.
I don't know what that means.
Such a nice guy. Wormway.
You
are Wormway. You are the man, bro. Wormway's a man,
Gotta be Wormway.
Yeah, he's a good guy, let me tell you.
Sal Ghostfish Killer says, don't walk into Paulie's and ask him for a scabelli.
He started
laughing face.
for a what?
A scabelli.
Scabelli lures, yeah. Yeah. Grandpappy. What we got there?
Oops. The comments just jumped forward. Let's see. Yeah. They're coming in real quick.
If you got anything to say, guys, please put it up. I'm pretty sure Paulie likes to hear
Jack Frost.
Some of the, go ahead.
Paulie wasn't as nice as Johnny. LOL.
See, he knows Johnny.
Thank you.
He knows Johnny. Let's talk a little bit about Johnny and that tackle shop. I know that went out after you came up, but let's talk about that place a little bit.
What? Who? Johnny?
That was the tackle shop there on right before you hit the road to Montauk.
No.
Johnny Chronic, man, the
Yeah.
greatest ever. Yeah, no, man. I mean, his shop was iconic. His father, I believe they opened that before 1950, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow,
I believe it was
that's
in the
pretty
late
cool.
40s. And that was Johnny Senior. And then Johnny took it over. He left a few years back, but he was my I love the guy. My shop that I took over when it was Freddie's. In 92, John DeMalis took it over, and I didn't like John.
Yeah.
I don't know why. There was something about John I didn't like. Bill Beasley I liked. Not Bill Beasley. Yeah, it was Bill Beasley. He was the fly fisherman. Him I liked.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't come in. I wouldn't go into the shop because I just didn't like DeMalis. He looked like a weasel, and in the end, I found out I was right. He was a weasel.
Yeah, it's all right.
But Chronic was a straight shooter. You walked in and Johnny was like, "What the fuck do you want? You gonna buy this or get the fuck out of here?" You know what I mean? That was the way he was.
Oh shit!
I love
so cool. Nice. Pamela Sienna, right? Am I pronouncing that right, honey?
Where is that?
See at the bottom, Pamela Sienna, the last comment?
Pamela, yeah, Saina.
Read that up, honey.
Came up from Nebraska. He's a very nice guy. Brought a hat, T-shirt, and some lures. Thanks, Paulie.
There you go.
Cool.
Nice.
That's cool.
Thank you, Dal.
You are world
Nebraska.
famous. That place is world famous. I want people to know. People from all over the world visit Montauk. And I'm not just going to say the rich, because it wasn't. It was fishermen. Fishermen that fish.
It was no. It was,
okay.
yeah.
Tell me.
Oh God, this is what kills me now, man. You know what I mean? No.
Yeah,
There were
tell
people
me.
from everywhere, man. All walks of life. It just kills me that you know, the average cat can't just wander around here anymore. You know, um,
It's
uh,
tough, man.
uh, it's hard as all hell, man. You know, the landscapers that the guys who used to go home at the end of the day, grab their kids, take a shower, come out and go porgy fishing. They disappeared. They're gone. They can't
Yeah.
be here anymore. You know, they can't be housed. They can't afford to rent anything.
Mm.
Springs got bought out. You know, every stupid little house in Springs where all of these, you know, the help, the real
Mm.
workers around here, you know, they all got kicked the hell out.
Yeah. Paulie, I want to say that just for guys to understand and people to understand, you know, you go to Montauk now, right? And here you have the summertime, July, August, even June and parts of early September. You cannot get a place there for under $500 a night. It's very ridiculous. I mean, why would you go to Montauk with your family for the week when you can go to the Caribbean and, you know, enjoy yourself even maybe more over there? Me, I would go to Montauk, but maybe a family would rather go to the Caribbean. It's a lot of money. And like Paulie says, you know, the middle-class guy was the guy who went fishing at the river, was the guy who fished in the ocean. And he grew up and he took his kids fishing. That was the thing. My dad took me fishing. My dad was a rich guy, middle-class guy. He took his kid fishing. That was something that you can afford to do together and have a great time. It's gone. At least in Montauk, it hurts. Michael Mimo, thank you so much. You're staple. You're a good guy. You also made a donation to Paulie. Everything's going to be released. Everybody will know. If you go to the site, which is, what's the site again, honey?
GoFundMe.com.
There you go.
Well,
GoFundMe.com.
the link is in the description.
Yeah, you can make that donation to Paulie's. Paulie still tells me not to do it. He's being a nice guy. Many people have come to him, stuck their hands in their pockets, but he wouldn't take it. I kept begging him for 2 months, please let me try to do something. Look, if you guys go to the site and check it out, which is, again, honey,
GoFundMe.com.
GoFundMe.com. You'll see we have the number up there. That's the number we have to reach because you don't want to just pull somebody out of the havoc. You want to have it so that they're ready to work and do the correct thing and don't have anybody chasing them in their heads. Most of you are understanding what I'm talking about. To the guy still living with mom and dad, you have no idea what I'm talking about right now. Other than that, and I don't mean anything bad from that, you get to fish more than me. I hate you. But other than that, I am so happy to say that thank you for everybody for coming to the show. It's not over, but thank you for coming to the show tonight. I had a high now recently of 156, first time ever. I knew I would hit it. Paulie, I don't even know if he understands. He is a legend himself over there. I mean, he is a legend himself. He's met so many of the legends up there and actually having them as friends, going out, hanging out together. It's an amazing thing to us who didn't get to see a lot of these guys and to hear stories come from you. You can hear even better stories if you stop in his shop. Remember, buy something. Buy a freaking jig, buy a weight. I don't care. Buy something. And talk to the guy. And he'll give you his time. Go ahead, Paulie.
That was one of the greatest things is having, you know, I have photographs of guys out in front of the shop that, you know, I got to figure out how to find them. I don't know how to figure out how to get them off the computer. But, I mean, guys, you know, Eddie Blue Rags with Joe Bragan and Jack and Toad and, you know, all of these guys, man, that, you know, we would all be out there all morning. You know what I mean? We'd have I used to have chairs lined up out in front of the shop.
Yeah.
And, you know, we would all have coffee in the morning.
You didn't have a chair lined up for me, God damn it. And you only needed one for me.
Yeah, well, at that point. You know,
I get it.
Well, most of us were alcoholics.
Yeah.
So it was an AA meeting in the morning, too. You know, you got to realize
thing,
that.
Baby.
The coffee pot was on first thing for all of us AA guys.
That's
awesome.
Know?
And then Jack is putting on the computer on the internet, come on down for free coffee at Paulie's. I'm like, listen, you little fuck. You do that again, I'm going to beat your brains out. Stop telling people to come here for coffee.
Oh, my God.
It was too funny.
Yeah,
but he was a blast, Jack. Jack was a lot of fun.
So I heard stories about, I think it was Jackie, and he went out to the rock, and some guys cut his line, and he came back in. He wanted to get his gun and shoot them. And
Oh my God.
just a lot of crazy things. Even when I first started fishing, I went with my wife. I went down to Turtle Cove over there, and check it out. There was a line of guys over there. Look, there was a line of guys over there. So I waited on top, and my wife kept saying to me, aren't you going to go fish? And I'm like, yeah, let's just. So somebody breaks out of that pack, and there was a little opening about 2 inches. So I went down there, and I snuck in there, and all of a sudden I'm about to cast, and I see the guy on the right of me come. He starts walking towards me, and I'm like, what's going on? I'm not thinking anything. He walked right up to me, put his finger in my face, said, yo, don't cross my line. And he turned around and he walked away. As he's walking away, I said, yo, buddy, don't worry, I ain't going to cross your line. I went away. I went to a spot with my wife. There was nobody there fishing. I didn't catch shit that day. I'm sorry. But I had such a great time. It was my first time in Montauk back again. You know? But that was my experience of that first trip I went on. Guys were tough back then, Paulie. The stories that I've heard. Yeah,
you
go ahead.
You got that right.
They were tough bitches, man.
Listen, everybody, and I'm talking straight about some of the guys who were up on the north side.
Yeah.
You know, Murderers Row, Denny O'Connell and Hatch and Lick and those guys that were all up there at that time. Campo and his guys. These people, you know, everybody, they did not let you near them. Fucking YJ. YJ would beat up his. They were nuts. But I will tell you this. They also knew how to fish.
Yeah.
You can line up, and if you were with guys that you recognized,
yeah,
and you lined up right and said coming down, that meant hold your cast, and you could walk down tide with that fish and come right back into your slot. That doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's not there anymore. That's all gone. Jack, you know, Jack was a wetsuiter, but if somebody got out in front of him,
yeah.
He fished an Abu 7000 with a 3/4 ounce bucktail, and he let one go one time, and the guy who was out in front of him took it right in the back of the head, and
they were nuts. Those guys,
knocked him completely unconscious, and they arrested him. He said, "I didn't do it on purpose." You know, there wasn't one guy in town. If you were a Montauk guy and you knew Jack Yee, you always. Everybody who was anybody got a knife pulled on him by him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The guy he stuck, you know, the cop, that was a nightmare. He took him in the crotch. That wasn't good.
Man, oh man. Yeah, those guys, I mean, I don't want to say those guys. You were part of that. You were part of those crazy crews.
Well, I usually ran the other way and hid. I didn't want to get stuck.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Paulie. Paulie, I want to also talk about more now.
Wait, there's this
Go ahead, honey.
Guy here, Bust Thousands, who's put in this question about 10, 15 times.
Yeah.
He's asking, what are your thoughts on, it looks like Gus T versus JB 50-pounders in the Montauk Classic. Your thoughts?
Oof, I didn't understand that question.
Yeah.
I don't know. It says, hold on,
Ron.
Let me read it. It says, thoughts on Gus T. Who's Gus T?
Versus
versus JB. Is that John Bruno, 50-pounders in the Montauk Classic?
What about him?
I don't know.
I weighed them both.
Thoughts on Gus T versus JB 50-pounders in the Montauk Classic.
That's all he
Elaborate more on this, Bust Thousands. We're waiting for that. Elaborate more. I'm asking him. Elaborate more on that question.
Please ask, he's saying.
What
are you asking?
Yeah, what are you asking? Thoughts on...
It's probably Gus. It's probably Gus down in Florida breaking my balls now. That's probably what that is. I weighed Gus's fish. While I was weighing Gus's fish, JB was leaning on the rail in front of the shop.
Yeah.
And JB beat him.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I remember that correctly, JB beat him that night.
Yeah.
Brandon Saucelli saying, love you, Paulie. We always have your back. You brought me up and taught me right from wrong out there.
That's right.
Brandon, my son, I love you to death, man.
That's nice, Brandon.
So nice.
God bless. Brandon's been on the
Brandon
show.
is a sweetie kid, man.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He was coming out. His mom used to bring him out here when he was like 15 years old, man.
That's so cool, man. That is very, very cool.
He is a beauty, that kid, man.
Yeah. He did win the my Montauk Challenge, the third one. His name is on the trophy up there.
Well,
He won with a 46, 47-inch fish that night.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, he was good. They know what they're doing. And when I say they know what they're doing, they know how to fish him. And the most important thing, put in the time and grind. Go ahead, Ro.
We have Edwin Rivera.
Yeah.
Paulie, Edwin Rivera says, tell Paulie that he gave me a saying I will say and do for the rest of my life. I throw top water first because it's fun.
Exactly, Edwin, man. Edwin's a pisser.
Yeah, yeah, Edwin's a good guy. Yeah.
James Pabone says, one time Paulie caught a great white shark on a hand line.
And with his fingers crossed.
Yeah, right.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Nice, nice. More, guys, more. If you got any of you old timers listening, please put up something, man. I know you guys got some good stuff over there.
The old timers are all dead. They're all gone.
Ah, man, it's so sad. I know a lot of
Oh, it is, man.
It is. It is. But we got some new ones coming up. So it's gonna only get better. So I wanna talk more. We haven't talked at all. So we're getting to the point of, so we set up this site, this GoFundMe thing. Paulie, there's a lot of us that see you want to succeed. And the thing I have to ask you most tonight is, you know, I know you've been very nice and you've always told everybody. They were shocked when I told them that you allowed me to put up the GoFundMe. Obviously, I asked all your permission first. And I was kind of shocked, but it didn't seem that you were totally into it. I don't know if you're just being very nice or you got that Greek in you that doesn't want to take anything. I was not allowed to take. Don't take anything from strangers. Don't take anything from your friends because then you're going to owe them. You owe me, Paulie. No, I'm kidding.
Well, hold on.
Okay,
let me explain one thing first.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have some very, very, very great friends. You know, my friend Mike Hickey, he has done so much for me. Rocco Cole, the Toad. There's so many guys who have done so many things for me that, you know, I get overwhelmed. But when somebody really wants to just, it's overwhelming to me. You know what I mean? Because now it feels like, oh shit, how can I repay this person? You know, that's what gets to me. And it's impossible to repay anybody that can, that does things like that for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I would do anything.
Yeah.
But it's difficult for me to accept it, you know?
Right.
It's hard. It's
Listen,
very, very, very hard.
Don't be and don't feel like that. I know you've watched It's a Wonderful Life. It's my favorite movie in the world.
Of course I've seen it. Are you kidding?
You're freaking Mr. Bailey to me. And you need to be taken care of. Listen to me. We all do crazy things in our lives. If I told everybody what I did in my life right now, Paulie, there wouldn't be no Mr. Poseidon show. I'm telling you right now. There wouldn't be none. But I'm going to tell you right now, we're all in that boat.
If I believed everything I heard, then it'd be a different story. You know? You know, like they believe everything they hear. It's you know, what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do?
But the
run around and say, oh look, I'm a great guy. I'm a great guy. I'm a great guy. I'm a great guy. Yeah, okay. You're a jerk off.
We're all great guys, and you know.
Believe.
Brian Connors saying, no, they are repaying you because you've helped everyone else out over the years, Paulie.
That's right.
Aww,
Brian is another beautiful guy, too, man. Yeah. Brian is a great guy.
He is a very good-looking guy, and he looks good in tight jeans. I'm just kidding.
He's handsome, yeah. Is he wearing the black stretch pants, or is he?
He is a very nice guy. Continue on that, Paulie. He is very, very generous.
No, he's a good dude. Listen. I've been blessed by being around a lot of great people, man. Yeah. You know, you got a lot of fucking people that are gonna be fucking bullshit haters and shit like that. And, you know, who cares? the guys that I know and the guys that I love and the guys who love me and the guys that I'm friends with, that's all that matter. Nobody else matters. Doesn't matter.
I got two things I'm going to tell you right now. Right now, we got Beast River Fishing. He gave a nice donation to me tonight, $20. Thank you so much for that. And he writes on here, for Paulie's Bait Shop, support goes a long way. 100% from New York City to Montauk. Love is love. That's Beast River Fishing. He is an inner city guy.
River.
He is a hood guy, and he is a very cool guy who has a family. Beautiful son, Eric, like my name. His wife, Cece. I bless you guys. He's going to have his Father's Day challenge coming up in Manhattan soon. We're trying to get the mayor there so we can actually throw him over the rails and drown him. But other than that, no, I'm kidding. But he runs a beautiful tournament for kids. Go ahead.
It just means so much. It's crazy, man. I can't even
imagine. I know. Listen,
I can't express myself right now, man. It's so.
The question is here, Paulie. Look, there's a big number we have to reach here. It's a huge number, guys, and I push everybody, do all you can to help us reach this number. Because look, hold on, Paulie. We want to put you over the top, and what do I mean by that? I don't want you just to have your bullshit bills because of all the raises and the rents and nobody coming to the tackle shop. You've explained it earlier. That's what this has been leading to. Can you do it, Paulie? We'll put you over the top. Can you still have that passion for all the new guys that come to your store? Like me, I'm always excited when I come to Montauk.
Oh.
And, I come to your store and I come with a cup of coffee and you give me your time. And then you tell me where the fish are, and you go, get the fuck out of my shop now. But I love you. You've always been very nice to me. The past is the past. Nobody knows both sides of the story until you finally do and you hear it and you understand. Please understand that I really care. I didn't give away my Matchbox cars for nothing when I was a kid. I'm here now, and I'm still doing it, and I'm not going to stop. It's not about making money for Mr. Poseidon. It's about bringing our surf fishing community together and anybody else who wants to join us. I love all you guys for what you've done for me and what you've done for my wife and what you've done for my fishing career. My fishing has never been better because of you guys, and you're going to continue. We're going to help Paulie to keep this shop open. Can you do it, Paulie? Tell me, what are you going to do, buddy? Tell me. Give me your answer on what you're going to do and how you feel about this.
The passion is still there, man. It's just, I don't know if it's possible. That's all.
So when you say you don't know if it's possible, I want you guys to understand it's possible for him to do it. He said he's got the passion. Is it possible to make that money? It's a lot of money, and you don't want to set somebody back in there with just the bills paid, and then you walk and step back in, you fill your shop up with product, immediately you're back in the hole. I want this thing to start off fresh and see what we can do about it. There's a new crew of fishermen coming up. Montauk is coming back, guys. I don't care what anybody says. The fishing was really good.
Montauk never went away.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Montauk never went away. The people changed. Montauk is always going to be Montauk.
That's right.
There's never going to be another place like it. There is none. There is no place like Montauk if you're a surf caster or you're an offshore, if you're a fisherman. There's nothing like it. People have to wake up.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Or have to decide. Montauk will never go away. Montauk is always going to be Montauk, regardless of who steps in.
Honey, what was I saying to you all week? All week, all I was talking about was Paulie and his tackle shop. God, don't be afraid. Take your hands off your face and tell everybody. I'm going to throw you off the roof in a minute, I'm telling you.
You're getting all emotional. There's people on here saying it's not going to be the same without Paulie there.
Yeah. Where are we going to meet now? At some pizzeria? No, not that one. The other one I'm at. No. That ain't happening, bro.
Bluff Lord saying, for me, Montauk is not the same without a stop at your shop.
Absolutely. That's a fact. That's the first stop we all make, whether it's 4 in the morning and he's not there and you're banging on the window. Stop. He's in the truck sleeping. I know you bring your truck sometimes because you're working so late down there, doing the rods, preparing everything for the guys. And instead of driving home, you take a stop in your truck. I know you got a camper, nice camper. and you sleep in it and you have a good time and blah, 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 and you wake up and back to work in the morning.
That's it.
So, guys, you know, go in your heart a little bit. And don't forget to hit the like, man. Hit the like button. There's a lot of you guys on. There's like 60 of you who didn't hit the like. Those are you guys that don't like me. Would you like me already? It's going to be a great show. Come on, let's go. Hit that like button already. Come on. Hit it. Look. Show them the mouse.
Me.
Bluff Lure saying, I want to get in my car and drive there right now.
There you go.
The fishing nurse saying, I've never been to Paulie's, but I love my local shops like
Car Harbor. I was
Couldn't
there.
imagine having them closed. Damn shame.
I was there.
Oh, Mark, man. Mark's a great dude, man.
Yes.
I know Mark McGowan.
Yeah.
Mark's a great dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He-
Keep him open too, man. Keep
Jason-
him open.
Yeah, I went to his
going.
shop and I made a video there. He had the Boga grip, and they put some formula on those little numbers on there. And with a black light at night, it looks like it lights up. I made a video about that. Go see the video.
He flows them. Yeah, he fluoresces them.
Yeah, he fluorescents them. They're awesome. And
Keep
actually
Mark
looks.
open, man. Keep Mark open.
Yep.
Keep
No
Mark
doubt.
open. Keep Causeway open. Keep Kenny over at Tight Lines open. Keep everybody open.
That's right.
Support the local shop, man.
That's it.
Because we are just becoming a dying breed. Now I'm just another statistic, you know?
Yep.
And it sucks, but it is what it is.
Fact. It's only going to get better because there's us. There's Mr. Poseidon, who has introduced Montauk to a few guys, I think. And I'm going to introduce more guys to Montauk because they realize when they get out there just how beautiful of a place it is to fish. You go out there, and even if you go fishing alone, make sure you go fishing alone in the daytime only. Please don't go fishing alone at night. Always have a friend. It's nice to have a backup. And it's not like the friend is going to come in and swim in and pull you out of that riptide. He's going to be there to call the cops or whoever else needs to be called to come and save your life. So it's very important to
Or
always.
hit you over the head with a rock, put you out of your misery, and take your plug bag and your rod and reel, leave you there.
That's it. That's the legends right there speaking for you. The old timers. Hey, come on, let's go fishing together. You're the new guy, right? Yeah, I'm the Guggen. Let's go.
Grab his wallet.
Go ahead.
Chris Katita says, I'm new to surf fishing, and Paulie helped me so much. And then he goes, I asked Paulie why I wasn't catching striped bass. And he said, because they weren't there.
You bastard.
Chris.
That's awesome.
That's funny.
That's also Chris asked earlier. If you go back
I wouldn't have been lying. I was probably telling the truth,
Yep.
man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
Chris Calcota asked a question before if you would lease part of the shop out. I know you asked that. I saw it and I forgot to ask it.
What's that?
He asked if he was interested in leasing out part of the shop.
Paul.
Chris Calcota. Paulie, what about
What about,
a
surf?
mobile shop? Can you imagine that? Paulie in a truck. I caught a striper. I'm selling taco stripers today. I'll buy them. Trust me. I'll buy
I
them.
don't
I
think
like
I have that kind of energy, man.
Yeah, I know.
don't think I have the energy,
No.
and I don't have the smarts either. I don't think I have the genius for that.
Can you imagine Paulie showing up to the parking lot with a truck? Paulie's Montauk on wheels and come
I'll
over.
tell
Hey,
you what.
Paulie, what are you doing here? It's next week. What do you mean next week? I thought you fucking anyway.
Oh my gosh.
No, we're kidding. I like to joke around.
Jason
This is-
Markowitz.
yeah.
Montauk isn't Montauk without Paulie's.
That's right. It's all these
Yeah,
guys that.
J-Mar, man. J-Mar, you know who he is, right?
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
that's the
The
Hebrew
Hebrew
Hammer.
Hammer.
That's right. Jay
Hebrew
Malkovich came in
Hammer.
second place to Brandon in my competition by half an inch. He's so accurate and so honest. Jay, I like
think
you.
he took
You're a
third in the
wonderful
locals,
cat.
too.
What's that?
I think he took third in the locals. He was on the locals
Yeah,
board.
yeah, he
yes.
did. He did.
Yeah.
He did. Oh man, it was just a good guy. I'm glad I know you, Jay, and I know I'll see you at the Montauk Challenge this year, along with Paulie, because we're gonna save the shop, guys. I want the shop saved, and I know you do too. And for the guys out there that don't want it saved, I mean, look at me. It's gonna get saved. He's gonna be there whether you like it or not. And then there's gonna be a problem because if you haven't made a donation and you show up to his shop, yeah, he's gonna know you. So make a donation, man. Be cool. Paulie's a good guy. He's the guy you want in Montauk to teach you, to tell you. He knows Montauk like the back of his hand. Trust me, he's been there too long to not know. Anything new and new rips, he knows about it the first day. There's too many people that talk to him and know him. Hey, Paul, there's a new rip here. Where? Right in front of your store. Can't you see? It's flooded. He knows everything first. Trust me, guys. But I want everybody to try and help. And how are we going to do this? It isn't just us that's going to do it. We have to get the word out. Go ahead, honey.
Oh, no, I was just saying lower that.
Lower the music? Yeah. Definitely going to throw you off the roof one of these days. But anyway, I want you guys to know, donate, man. Just donate and spread the word. This is the most important things. I'll put out ads during the week. Now, as far as the streamathon, you know how they called it telethon, Jerry Lewis, and I'm not Jerry Lewis, and this isn't a telethon. I'm Mr. Poseidon, so we're going to do a streamathon. I'll be on again tomorrow night for a few hours, and we'll talk about it. I want you guys to make donations. I want to help this as much as possible. If you have deep pockets, go even deeper. I'm a greedy guy. That's the way I am. Let's make this work. Let's have him come around. Now, there's a lot of you guys out there that are listening and go, well, what happens if we don't make it? If we don't make it, let's be realistic. I'm keeping all the money and I'm going to the Caribbean for all the hard work I did. No.
Yes.
What's going to happen?
Leave me out of that. I have nothing to do with that.
That's it, and I don't blame you, Paulie. But I'm going to tell you guys this. Everybody gets every penny back. We don't take anything from the GoFund account until we are done with the GoFundMe account.
The goal.
Yeah. So until we reach that, and if we don't reach that and we decide we can't do it, because I'm not going to put Paulie in debt the minute he walks back into his shop. So we've got to make this, and if we don't, everybody gets their money back, every penny. No worries. This is all done professionally. That's why I put it on the GoFundMe account. Go ahead, Paulie.
Put you in debt.
Put
He's laughing.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Guess
We want to get you in there fresh, bro.
I hit the finish line way before you fucking come up with that line.
Yeah, man.
Look, Gelso Pascarella, I couldn't imagine Paulie closed up forever.
Yeah.
You did not close due to COVID. I hope to see you there for many years.
Yeah,
Gelso, I love that guy. Gelso's a great dude, man.
Yeah, he's a good fisherman. I was with him in Demo Point 2 years ago. We were fishing together one night. He caught the 39-pound striped bass in front of me. I got that on video. That's also on one of my videos. Yeah, Gelso's a very good fisherman. And when I say very good, he knows his fishing, and he also great with the grind. I mean, the guy, he works. He gets up 5 in the morning every day. He'll be out there 1 in the morning, get home at 2.
Exactly.
So, yeah, sleep. Yeah, he's a dynamite guy.
I couldn't care if he couldn't catch a fish to save his life. He's a beautiful guy.
Yeah,
he's a good
he
dude.
is. He's very, very,
very nice.
And his wife, Mary.
Yeah.
Hats off to you, Mary. You're a wonderful woman, great wife, and great husband in Gelso.
Man.
Yeah,
great
no doubt.
People.
Guys, please feel free to ask anything. The Striper Hunt gifted 1 Mr. Poseidon memberships.
Thanks,
Yes!
Striper Hunt.
Thank you, Striper Hunt. I appreciate you. If you guys want to become members on the site, please do. It's going to change once I start making the videos again and I get out fishing again because of what I went through last year, my broken ankle, the surgeries. I'm ready to go this year. I'm just about ready. I got 1 more to go. But as soon as I'm out there, you guys will have first shot at all my videos. So you'll be able to see my videos for a few days before they actually go public out there. Right, honey?
JB is saying, all my memories and histories and Paulie's, also for others. We can't let him sink. Please help and please make a donation. Let's see how strong the surfcasting community really is.
Yeah.
Thanks, JB.
I'm scared when he says that because we need more than the surfcasting community here.
Oh, boy. Edwin Rivera.
JB.
Yeah.
JB and I go back a long way, man. Yeah. We got a lot of history together, me and Johnny. I weighed a lot of John's fish, man. I think he was about 28 years old when I met him, 27.
Yeah.
And he was a beast, man. It was him and Mike at that time, him and Milano, just beating them places to death, man. And then Mike Capola,
yeah,
and Gus Gus Chapelis, Gus T, who was you guys were just talking about before.
Got a lot of
Another-
Greeks out there, but go ahead.
Another great,
Yeah.
another great group of guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, those guys worked it, man. I mean, they worked it. They beat it. And when it came to competition, it was like, who's gonna beat the next guy? God, it was so much fun, man.
It still is for us. Trust me.
I know, but it's not what it was.
It
man.
will
I mean,
be.
you know,
It will be. It will be, and it's not going
everybody's-
away for us. For the guys that haven't experienced exactly what everybody else has experienced in the past, it is. It's still fun for us, Paulie. We love it. We love seeing you there. You're the number one guy there.
I know, man. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it's
Also, I want to mention the Striper Hunt. It says gifted one Mr. Poseidon membership. So I got that wrong. He gifted it. The Striper
To
Hunt
Stove
gifted
G.
to Stove G. Was gifted a membership by the Striper Hunt. Number one, thank
Very
you to the
nice.
Striper Hunt, and congratulations to Stove G. Welcome to the site, and it's going to be a lot of good times. Lots of great guests as we have on tonight. Paulie, go ahead, honey.
Let's see. Bus Thousands says, keep the shop open.
Keep the shop open, baby.
Edwin Rivera says 1,000 fishermen donate $30 is going to equal 30,000. It's not a crazy number. Very obtainable.
That's what I say. And let's hope they
Let's see.
donate $40, so we end up with 40 grand. Hey, look, I'm just saying, you know.
Oh my gosh.
That's all I'm saying. Whatever we can
Let's
do
see.
to make this this thing work out, I think it'll be great. Guys, don't stop. Please donate. And if you want to donate, you don't want to show your name, you're allowed to do that. You're allowed to donate
as anonymous.
as anonymous. So
Yeah.
please do that if you don't want your name to be shown. I don't know for what reason I'd want my name to be shown if I was making a donation to anybody. It doesn't have to be Paulie, anybody. But thank you to everybody. Paulie, again, hold on. We got a call coming in.
Uh-oh.
John
Hey, buddy, what's up?
Kirianis. As a young guy, the last thing I want to see
Yes,
is
sir,
Paulie's
tell me.
go.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Well, thank you, Johnny.
Can you hear me?
It's the last thing I wanted to see, too, man, without a doubt.
Hold on.
Let's see who's calling in.
Hold on. Stay right there.
We're actually going to have a caller.
All right, there we go. Hello, you there?
Eric,
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, he's on.
All right, Billy the Greek is.
Eric, can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear. You're on the show. I know you're calling in.
Yeah.
Go ahead, honey.
Listen,
Go ahead.
can you hear me, Eric?
Yeah, you're on the show.
Okay.
right now. The live.
All right, good. All right, hold on a minute. Hold on.
You got to. Hold on.
Ron
We
is.
lost
Ron
you.
called me, so.
Go ahead.
Yep.
One more time, Billy.
One more time, Billy. Go ahead. One more time,
Billy.
Billy.
Ron Link and me.
Who's this?
Yeah, Ron
Legatus?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that Billy?
Yes.
Billy the Greek.
I haven't called you back yet, Billy. I meant to today, but I didn't get time.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm having some type of reverb on this line. I can hear everything twice. But I called you because Ron Link called me. He wanted to say hi to you, you know, and so did I. So, yeah.
Good stuff, man.
You know,
I haven't
yeah.
spoken to Ron in quite a long time, man.
Yeah, I speak to him off and on all the time. So,
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's
Yeah.
doing good.
yeah, great guy.
He's all right. He's healthy and everything, Billy.
Yeah, he's okay. Yeah,
All right, good.
we're all just getting old together.
That's all we're all doing. That's all.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about Billy. I want you to tell me a little bit about your times in Montauk and knowing Paulie. Do you have any good any good stories that you can tell me?
No, I don't fish Montauk. I only talk about it.
I know you do, but I was
Billy's a
hoping.
bridge fisherman. There's no bridges in Montauk.
Yeah, I know. There you go.
Yeah, that's too flat for me. I'm uncomfortable if I'm not high up in the air.
There's no pilings in Montauk.
Yeah. So how do you guys know each other? This is what I want to know right now.
Me and Paulie?
Yeah.
We're Greek.
There you go. Greeks know.
It's a whole room full of us.
Oh, boy.
Listen, I'm a painter and he's a taper. What's a better combination than that?
What more do you
This is
need to
great.
know?
This is great. This is
Fix
great. This is
anything.
great. I love it. I love it.
Too funny, man.
Yeah. Billy, anything you want to ask Paulie? Anything you want to talk about? The shop? What we're trying to do here? Talk to me, buddy.
Well, I only caught half of the show because unfortunately a good friend of mine just called me up and his friend was not doing well and I was talking to him, so I missed the last half of that show. So I didn't really get the gist of what was going on with your shop, and what happened there. So I only got up to the point where you guys were talking about fishing in Montauk with Toad and everybody. But well, let me ask you, Ron, are you trying to reopen, Paul?
Billy, I folded it all up, and Eric decided to launch a thing to see if I could save it, and I never thought of that. That would have never entered my mind, and I don't know. You know what I mean, Billy? I'm not sure. I already got a job lined up. I know that.
All right. Yeah.
I don't want to keep taping.
Yeah, I hear you.
But I'll drive a truck for L&L and I'll deliver bait.
Yep.
There you go, my man.
Well, listen, I ran into that kid at the shop. Listen, I ran into that kid that was in your shop that day at Ward Melville yesterday. He wants to know if he can get some of that last bit of cat gut you got.
That's a premium price for that.
Yeah, I think he'll pay.
Yeah.
I think he'll pay.
It's tough to get, boy.
Yeah, I know.
That's it.
Yeah, it's been tough.
Yeah, listen, hopefully this will work out. But other than that,
yes,
we'll all meet wherever.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. We're not going to all fall apart yet.
That's right. That's right. Too early.
It might just be a new chapter in your life.
There you go.
That's what I'm looking at it as. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's beating me up a little bit in my head, but I know I'm going to live.
Yeah. Well, maybe get a chance to fish a little more.
One way or another, Bub.
There you know?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So
I just wanted to relay that because, Ron wanted to say hi to you. So.
Yeah, I haven't seen Ron in quite a while, man. And the last time I saw him, I was very surprised because I thought he had left town. And he just showed up out of nowhere, He didn't have the dog with him, which just surprised me.
Yeah.
The giant, what the hell did he have, labs?
Yeah. No, he had, I think he had the Goldens.
Goldens, that's what they were. Yeah, Golden Retrievers. Yeah. And the last time I saw him, he didn't have the dog with him. But I was very surprised to see him, and I was happy to see him because he's a great guy, man. I like Ron.
Oh yeah, and just for the people listening that don't know, Ron is a great photographer. He takes some really
fantastic photographer,
fishing pictures.
Fantastic photographer.
So,
he is. Yeah. I should have said that. Yeah. No, Ron's a phenomenal photographer, man. That guy knows how to frame and light, without a doubt.
Great guy.
He's a good dude.
All right,
Billy.
Well, Paulie, hopefully we'll keep in touch one way or the other. And I wish you the best in whatever you do, brother.
I'll tell you one thing, Paulie. You can pretty much guarantee if you go fishing on the bridge, you're going to meet up with Billy over there. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Paulie knows.
You got no idea. You got no idea how much he hides in April.
Easy. Don't let this all out on the air. Listen.
Right. Well,
don't let this all out.
You're gonna have to give up some of your secrets.
Listen, I'll bring over some green cheese and olives first.
Well, if we're gonna start with that, without a doubt. A pound of feta, 2 pounds of calamatas, and a couple of dozen green Sicilians.
Billy.
And a loaf of bread.
Billy, all I got to say is thank you so much, brother, for calling in and for being such a big supporter of my channel, helping me out to always do the right thing in life. Thank you, Billy, and I appreciate you calling in, bro. Have
All right, I'll see you guys. We'll be on next Sunday with everybody. So,
Yep, we'll see you next week, Billy, for sure, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you
All right.
so
Good
much
stuff,
again, man.
Billy.
Thank you.
Paulie, I wish you all the best, brother. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, brother. I'll talk to you real soon, man.
All right, bye.
Bye, Billy.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Also, I want to mention about Brian, who wrote a comment, honey. Bring it up.
Brian.
Yeah,
yes.
Brian's up. Brian, he wrote a comment, and I want to read it off to everybody. There it is. See up there where it says Brian?
Yes.
Please read that off to everybody so they see it.
Okay, he says, first person to drop a $600 or higher donation, I'll gift a custom framed hardwood bass to sign and have Paulie sign it.
There you go. So that's what you'll be getting, a nice custom board like that.
Nice.
And Paulie will sign that too. This is beautiful stuff here, man. This is what you want to
That's
see when
nice,
the wife
Brian.
tells you to cook dinner. This is what you want to see. Trust me, it's going to be fun. Brian, thank you for that. We'll be giving that away. Brian's going to be on the show very soon. Thank you so much for that. And fact, Brian.
We have Mark Leibowitz. Paulie is a diamond in the rough. He's one of the most humble persons I've met. He's always made Montauk what it is, a fishing town first. God bless you, Paulie.
Mark is another great guy, man. He's another great Mark, man. I mean, I know Mark for a bunch of years,
Yeah.
He fishes with Kenny on the, I can't remember his name, Kenny. I'm just getting choked up a little bit.
Aw.
Mark's a great guy.
I also
great
got a
dude.
comment coming in here from, honey, the last comment down on the bottom. You see it?
Oh, wait, hold on. Tom Paraglia.
Oh.
Paul will never...
Tommy Paraglia is one of the greatest.
Paraglia.
Listen, Paul. Go ahead.
Paulie will never tell you how generous he was, but I will. Always donated a rod and plugs for any charity, big or small. Surf Masters, MSA, Surf Reds Ball, and more.
Yeah,
The Cove. Keep it open.
that's right.
Yeah, Tommy and Vanessa are two beautiful people, man. Really, really, really beautiful people. Great people.
Jay Falco.
Yeah.
My battery is dying. Okay.
Oh, my God. Brian wrote, no, a frame sign, not a cutting board.
Okay. Frame sign. Okay.
Frame sign. Sorry, I didn't have that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
What else do we got here? Paulie, I'll see you on the North Fork. That's bus thousands.
Bus thousands, yeah. Owen, I want to read what that said. That said, Owen DeRupo.
DeRupo?
Go ahead.
My buddy works at where?
Landell,
And he'll get you
a job easy. You're in, Paulie.
Okay.
Works where?
I don't know where it says.
It says Landl. Landell.
Indeed. All right.
Okay.
There you go.
What are they paying? How much are they paying?
Exactly.
Not as much as I'm
What am I gonna
paying to
do?
get this Paulie's tackle shop in, please.
What am I doing there? What am I doing?
Right.
Yeah,
Is it-
picking
man.
fly shit out of Pepper with boxing gloves.
Sammy says, I'm an amateur that loves fishing Montauk for the past 10 years, and every time I came into the store, I've left feeling like a local. Thanks, Paulie.
Wow.
What
nice
man, that's a
compliments.
beautiful thing, brother.
Yeah.
You must have caught me on a couple of good days because I've had some rough ones.
L&L. Oh, he means L&L. Okay.
L&L.
That's what it is.
L&L bait.
I don't know.
L-
Sammy's being funny. No,
Yeah.
you were a jerk, but the best of jerks. LOL. Laughing face.
Thank you. Thank you. As long as I was being an obnoxious asshole,
Bronx
I
Surf.
feel like I did my job.
Exactly.
I had to compete with Johnny Chronic, and you all have to understand that.
Bronx Surfcaster. Let's get this video out in the universe. You know it. I think we'll have a little bit too much money. We'll all have a party, and we'll die of a heart attack because we did too much cocaine.
Yeah, that's coming. That'll happen.
Yeah, right.
All right.
We're gonna
All right.
get rich.
So I have to say here, we've been waiting for the giveaway. First thing we have to do is we have to call GW, honey. So if you want to get on my phone, that's the gentleman who is going to be giving away the rod this week, again, which is the ODM. That's the Genesis. That's the 1 through 6, and that's the 11-footer. This is in this pouch. This is with my giveaway next week. But you'll be getting the same rod, but custom. So the winner of this rod is going to call up GW Customs, and you're going to speak to Glenn. And from there, go ahead, honey. You take that first. I got it off. Okay. Let me put this off here. There we go. Gotcha. All right, so we're trying to get Glenn on. Let's hope he gets on. I got you off, honey. No worries. All right, so while we're waiting for Glenn to come on, Paulie, also I have to say thank you for all those great times walking in the shop. You giving me my time. I know there were times you were busy. I could tell there were times when you weren't in the best of mood, and
that happens.
That's normal with everybody in all walks of life. But you still gave me your time. You were still a good guy to me, and I appreciate you. You know, I love buying lures in that store. I'm always excited to get there. It's the first place I stop. It's the first place we all stop. Whether you're going to a hotel room and you're dying to get to sleep because you haven't slept in 36 hours, you're going to stop at Paulie's first. And it's always a beautiful thing. Oh, Gelso Pascarella is asking, where is your guitar, Paulie?
Which one? I got a few of them.
So you play guitar, Paulie, right?
I'm actually a bass player.
Ah, there you go.
I mean, I goof around on the guitar, but I'm a bassist.
Gotcha. I got a question coming in from Lure Walker. It says, what years would you say before you owned the shop and after you bought in the most consistent large fish? So of all the fish since 2007, what was the best year for big fish for you?
Wow. You mean from 207 till now?
207 till now. That's the year you took over the shop, right?
I think probably, Jesus, man.
Can I sneak in one? Maybe 212? No, 08, 09?
08, 08 and 09 were very huge. Mark Fasci, every time he walked to the beach, caught a 40-pounder. Every time he went to the beach, he caught a 40. I mean, it was like ridiculous. 8 o'clock in the morning before work, because he was working with the toad. He went up to Jones's Reef. He threw a bottle plug. He hammered a 40. Everywhere he went, he caught a 40. It was ridiculous. It was called the Summer of Fasci. That's what we called it.
Wow.
And there was a lot of big fish that year. And in fact, I think that was the year when Gary got his 54 on the sand, on tin in the middle of the night. There was a lot of big fish that year. Milano got his 60. Was it 07 or 08? Yeah, I don't know. You know, 07, 08, and 09 were probably three of the better years when I owned the shop, you know.
Right,
I mean,
right.
I saw better years earlier than that, but I mean, you know, we were weighing in, huge fish all the time. It was just, you know, almost nonstop.
Right.
You know, because they were either tournament fish or guys wanted, you know, to have that notch in their belt, which I know a lot of people today don't understand. And, you know, I get that. You know, you disagree with it. But at the time, you know, they never went to waste. We filleted and staked them and cooked them and ate them almost every day behind the shop. You know, I mean, we had charcoal going all the time. I had a grill happen. And you know, anybody who says 40-pound bass tastes like shit doesn't know how to cook them, doesn't know how to prepare them. It's the same guy who's saying that bluefish tastes like shit. They don't know how to care for them. I ate more 40-pounders than I ever did 10-pounders. I can tell you that. You know, I did without a doubt, because I mean, you know, nobody was keeping small fish.
Right.
They were picking the ones, and if they were tournament fish, and there are a lot of guys who don't eat fish, which I never understood, but there's a bunch of them out there. Ricky Gazadas never ate fish. God bless his soul. Ricky was a great dude.
Yeah.
But you know, if he took one, whether it was on the boat or in the surf, you know, he would bring it by and we would cut it. And man, you steak those fillets and season them up and get them on a grill and flame them hot real quick. They're pretty damn tasty. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, of course.
You know, they're full of mercury. I don't care. You know,
John,
I'll drink the mercury then.
Yeah,
you know,
John.
what do you want to tell you?
John Kirianis, what's up, buddy? How you doing? He says us Greeks love to eat some fish, man, and that's a
You're
fact.
damn right, man.
I'm the same way in
And
my
the oilier,
household.
the better.
The oilier, the better.
The more grease they got in them, the better, man.
Yeah. I want to introduce somebody, Paulie, here. We're going to do that giveaway. I'd like you to stand by before you go.
Yeah.
Sure,
We
brother.
got GW Customs. We got Glenn and his son, Nicholas. I don't know if he's going to be on tonight, but I know Glenn is going to be on. And I want to introduce everybody. Glenn, how you doing?
You got to put it on.
Oh, that's right. There we go. Glenn, how you doing, buddy?
Give me this.
Oh, gotcha. Hold on, guys. My wife is definitely going to get thrown off the roof. Okay, she's on. Glenn, you out there?
No, you have to turn it
Yeah, there he is. Yeah, it's on, honey. It's on the Bluetooth.
Okay, it's not
She's
picking
whisp-
it up here.
It's not? Glenn, you there? Can you hear me? Nope, I don't hear Glenn, honey. Have him call back, that's all.
No.
No? Okay, Glenn?
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Trying
Okay.
to connect.
You want me to pair it?
Yeah, it needs to be on there to connect.
Okay, go ahead. Try it now. Your roadcaster's now paired to your iPhone. Done. Let's try
Can
it.
you hear me?
There you go, Glenn. How you doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Great, man. So, we got Paulie of Paulie's Tackle of Montauk on tonight. It's been a great show. We're
Yeah,
trying,
we've been listening.
yeah, we're trying to save the tackle shop, as you know. We've mentioned donations on, honey, you can say it again?
For GoFundMe?
GoFundMe. There you go. Need you to help me every once in a while. Just once in a while. Anyway, she's going to kill me, but I'm going to kill her back later. Trust me. Yeah. So anyhow, GW, we're going to be doing that giveaway. The Genesis ODM 11-footer 1 through 6. It's going to be a custom rod made with you and your son, Nicholas. You guys are very good rod builders. I know. I've heard from the other guys, and that's why I had you on the show. So tell them a little bit about what they're getting. The winner's going to get, buddy.
So whoever wins it, they're going to have the options to build their own, have their own builder. Sorry, been a long weekend.
What the?
Yeah, that's
What
all right.
happened?
Their own custom rod built by us. Basically, whoever wins, if they can contact us tomorrow or Tuesday, we can work out all the details as far as what they're looking for in decorative wraps, colors. We can go over all the guides with them. If they're local to us, we can size them up, or we just go over all the details that they need for the build. So it's going to be the Genesis ODM 11-foot 1 to 6. That's what's going to be based upon.
Yep.
And then they have a dream in mind of what a rod will look like. We'll talk about it when they contact us.
Awesome, Glenn. Thank you so much, and thank you to your son, Nicholas. I know we saw you guys at the show today up here at Rockland. Your son, Nicholas, really a great kid. And I just want you to know, I think Paulie's son's name is Nicholas also. So got a lot
Absolutely
of,
is.
this is a whole Greek thing going on here tonight.
Listen, this is all Greeks. This is a Greek-only action here.
So funny.
Well, we had a great weekend. We saw you both at Ward Melville and in
Yes.
Suffering.
Yeah. We came to
So,
both shows,
you know,
yeah. I'm
We
excited.
did Divide and Conquer this weekend,
Yeah.
and we had a great time in Ward Melville with all the guys who have gotten to know there and got to meet a lot of new people in Suffering.
Yep, no doubt about it. So right now we're going to do that spin, honey.
Okay.
If you guys left a comment, you tagged 3 people on Instagram, you are in this raffle. Good luck to all you guys. It's a nice prize, about a $400 rod. If you're looking at custom, sometimes it could even be more. I know GW gave me a great price, and he also worked with me. So basically, it is from GW. It is from me. We both worked very hard to get to where we want to be to get you guys this rod. So good luck to the winner. Go ahead, honey. Spin it off.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have
And the winner is,
Willie J. 1974.
Willie J. 1974. Willie J.
Willie
I know
J?
Willie J. Willie J, you out there.
Oh,
Willie J.
Come on, respond in the live chat.
Come on, Willie. Okay, so we give the 10-second countdown if you're not on there. So here we go. Oh, there he is.
Yes,
there he
he's
is. I
there,
didn't
he's
get there.
there.
Willie J.
Yeah.
Cool.
Congratulations, Willie J. You win that rod. You got to come to my house to pick it up because I'm not paying $140 to deliver it. That's the bad news.
Nobody
Wait.
drive
We're
around
gonna ship
that
it for
way.
free.
Yeah, there
What's
you go.
that?
We're gonna ship it to him for free.
Oh,
Oh, man. Willie J.
Willie J.
You heard that from GW Customs.
Where's your area, Willie J?
In Colorado, in the mountains?
Yeah.
Is that? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, GW. You guys are awesome. Awesome. You are awesome too, Willie J. You're here
Thank
on a
you.
weekly basis. You support me.
He's
Thank
in
you.
Berkeley, Mass.
He's in Berkeley, Mass. He's going to come to your store. He's gonna, oh, man. This is great.
Oh, my goodness.
There you go. Willie J.
Very
All right.
nice.
So, GW, I want to say to you all again, thank you for what you've done. Thank you for coming to the show last week. We will have you on the show again. Thank you for the donation, for helping me out with the pricing so we can get these
Nice.
guys a shot at this rod. Thank you so much, man. You're a dynamite cat, and so is your son.
Well, if Willie's going to be going to the Rissa show this weekend, he can come see us.
There you
Great.
go, Willie. So if you're going to the Rissa show, stop by his booth, and
There you go.
right there you can try out what you want right there, and it's nothing better than having them see exactly how you're using it and how you want it. And there he
person.
goes. I'll be there Sunday.
Woohoo.
So you guys will
Sounds
meet.
good.
There you go. It's a beautiful thing. I love it when it's that easy, man.
Nice.
I know GW's going, damn, $140 I just saved. That's awesome. No, I'm just kidding, buddy. Thank you so much, Glenn, for coming to the show again last week and for doing what you did for me as far as getting these guys this beautiful Genesis custom-made rod for him.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries. Thank you.
Bye, Glenn.
Have a
Bye,
good night,
Glenn.
guys.
You
See you
too,
soon.
buddy. Thank you
Bye.
again. Bye.
Okay.
All right, let's get back to Paulie now. Let's finish this up. Paulie, we're going to keep this going for the week. We're going to see where we're at. If we're close, maybe we'll keep it going for a few more days just so we can reach our number. I'm hoping for the best. Guys, don't be afraid. Like I said, if we don't reach that number, I will have a nice vacation in the Caribbean with the extra money. No, I'm just kidding. You're going to get every penny back.
Bermuda you can go to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wouldn't that be funny? You see me and Paulie in the Caribbean somewhere?
Yeah, you're not seeing me there. I can tell you that right now. I don't go anywhere. I don't leave New York.
Nice.
It's awesome. But Paulie, thank you for coming to the show. We'll have you on again, especially if this all works out and we can get to be where we can see that show. I want to see Paulie's Taco Shop. He has to be there. I will donate some money. I will go eat some burger right now, and then I will shit it out and give it to you. I love you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, don't worry, Paulie. We're going to make it work, buddy. The show.
Listen, brother.
Right there.
I appreciate everything you've been doing, and
Thank
thanks
you.
so much for having me on,
Thank
man.
you.
It's just
Thank you.
been, it's been great, man.
Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to continue. Go ahead.
Like I said, I've been suffering through a stomach virus for the last 40 hours,
Yeah.
and I'm not feeling so hot, so I'm probably not on my sharpest points, but I'm really glad we did this tonight, man.
Oh,
I really
good.
am.
So I see the passion is in you. Guys, head on over, make a donation to the site. Don't be afraid to make it a big donation. It's not going to put in your dent in your mortgage or anything. But know that you will be helping out somebody. And when you walk inside that tackle shop this summer or spring or fall, know how good it's going to make you feel because you were a part of it. And for the guys who didn't and you walk in the shop, well, the prices on lures might be just a little extra for you.
Jay Falco
Shit's gonna
saying,
go through the roof. Shit.
"Hey, Paulie, wishing you the best, whatever you decide to do. Good night from
Thank
Jay
you, buddy.
Falco."
Thanks, Jay Falco. Thank you, buddy. Big
Let's
Sister
see.
Wolf, best of luck to you, Paulie. Night all. Big Sister Wolf is the sister of Charlie, the Wolf of Rhode Island, who passed away last year, who shouldn't have passed away.
Aw.
He was a very young guy. I got to fish with him. Probably one of the best fishermen in Rhode Island, if not the best. He's known as a legend already. Was a wonderful guy. Wonderful,
it.
wonderful. You met
I
him
believe
actually, Paulie.
I believe he was a friend of Bruce's. No.
Yes, you met him actually. We walked into
Yeah,
the. I don't
yeah,
expect you to
yeah.
know everybody, but you did meet him.
Well, yeah, but you know what? I do remember certain people, and I remember him being a friend of Bruce's. I believe.
Yes, definitely. He's actually
Up in
Bruce's
Rookie.
best friend. They fish together
Yep.
all the time.
Yep.
And I was lucky
Yep.
enough to fish with them also. Great bunch of
Naturally
cats.
charmful, saying, "Please save
Bruce is another
Paulie's."
beautiful guy too, man. Bruce is a good dude, man.
Yeah,
Bruce
he
being
really
that
is. Naturally,
man.
naturally charmful. Please say Paulie's Tackle Shop in capital letters.
Aw.
He's a very, very good dude, man. I
Yeah.
like him a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Who else
Guys,
do we
I'll
have
be
here?
on tomorrow. I don't know what time, in the morning, at night. I'm going to be consistently reminding people we'll be doing this all week. Maybe I'll have some of the, no, not maybe. I will. I spoke to Law Walk. If he can get some time, he'll drop by. I spoke to American Tackle, so they'll be taking over the mic for a little while. Let's go, man. Spread the news. Share this. Very important to share the video, to like it so the algorithm gets it out there.
Share the GoFundMe link as well.
Yeah, share that. That's so important for you guys to do that. Not just make the donation, share it so it gets out there. Share this video so people see it and like it again, because it helps out in the algorithm to get the video out there. Thank you, everybody. Congrats to Willie J. You're the best. Thank you so much, Paulie. This isn't going to end. I'll be in touch with you during the week. I'll let you know how we're doing. And thank you to everybody who's made those donations. You can go on that site. You'll see everybody's name who made those donations. And thank you again. Go ahead, Ro.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you during
Paulie.
the week.
Go ahead, Paulie. Go ahead.
Eric, I appreciate everything you're doing, man, and I'm glad to be, on the show tonight.
Great.
It was a lot of fun,
Yeah,
man.
good, man. I'm glad.
I'm praying for the best, but I'm just,
Let's go.
Let's
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
it's not something I'm used to. That's all.
Let's
you
go.
know what I'm saying? And I appreciate it
yeah, and
so much, bro.
And to repeat again, you're not getting a cutting board from Brian. You're getting a, what is it that he said he was getting?
A sign.
I'll go to his house and get a cutting board from him.
Yeah, there you go. He's going to give you a cheap sign signed with his name.
I'm not
So you're
getting a cutting board or a
Brian.
frame. Somebody else is getting that.
Thank you, Brian. You're a dynamite guy. Beautiful cutting
Eric,
board.
thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
Have
Thank
a
you,
great
Thank you,
night,
Paulie.
man.
Once
All
again,
Thanks
the
for
best.
everybody who hung out, man.
Yep. Guys, we'll see you next week. We got Billy the Greek. We got Bill Jacob on, and also Billy Scanners. That's Billy the Kid if you follow him on Instagram.
Nice.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. See you next week. Let's go. Let's
Feel
go.
better, Paulie.
End of the show. Take
Good
care,
night.
Paulie.
Good
I'll
night,
talk
good
to you
night.
during the
Good
week.
night.
Law Walker, thank you.
Good night.
Woo. Let's go. Let's do the dance.